Welcome to Flourish. I'm Diane Planidin, and you're in the right place if you're ready to create an inspired life. And we do so by working on our own personal development, so we can be strong role models for those we love and mentor, and strong for our own personal well-being, our own peace of mind. Today, we continue our journey through the best-selling book on self-image psychology by Dr. Maxwell Maltz. And this particular chapter is actually quite fun. It's called Why Not Be a Winner? And there's an exercise at the end of the chapter that we're going to discuss. So make sure you hang in there. And hey, by the way, hit that subscribe button. You don't want to miss any of these episodes. And I would really appreciate it. It's free. Why not? So let's get back to you. This is all about self-image psychology and how it really can make a difference in your life when you believe in yourself. But how do you get to that point? How do you keep building yourself up when everybody else is just trying to knock you down? I know, right? Well, this is what he has to say. Don't, yes, underrate your potential. See yourself as a success. Step out on the stage of life and look at your audience. Don't pay attention if they jeer at you or throw tomatoes. Remember, you have a good part, the best you've ever had, and you will be a success. You may be a little nervous in the spotlight, but don't worry about it. A little nervous energy will not harm you. You may miss your cues at first. Yeah, probably will. Don't let it bother you. You cannot be perfect. You never will be. And if you've been used to spending your life sitting in the audience, watching others shine, you'll have to get used to the new self-image. You'll have to break it in gently. It all takes time, right? These are the things to remember. You can change and you can succeed. While you're sitting backstage in the darkness, just with yourself, see yourself as the kind of person you want to be and resolve to make yourself that kind of person. I love that. You can do it. You can do it. It takes time. You just keep whittling away, right? Success is an individual thing, so you must define it for yourself. Ask yourself what it is you want to achieve. What it is that will make you feel most alive, most joyous. Forget what others would like you to think. Think for yourself. You are a unique human being like no other on earth, and only you can know your meaning of success. So what does he mean by that? The meaning of success is how you measure success. So do you measure success in order to have a better lifestyle, in order to have enough money, in order to allow it to do the things you want to do? Do you allow success in your mind to be a job well done? Maybe you're a carpenter and your success is in creating, or an artist. Or you just love making a deal and putting it together. You just keep moving towards that. You measure success. My greatest success in life was raising my child, in my opinion. It's whatever you think it is. And I'm super jazzed because he's on a plane to come see me right now. So let's get back to the book. Your built-in success instinct is on your side. Yes, we're very instinctive, just like other animals, but we also have this power of creative imagination. So here's 3 steps here. Remember, first, select goals that are yours, ones you can really own. Second, be sure that they are realistic in terms of your talents and the world you live in. Maybe you have to go back to school. Maybe you have to get retrained, whatever that might look like. And third, visualize your goals and use your creative imagination to direct you toward their realization. That part's hard. How do you keep visualizing your future? Well, he gives us some tips how not to sell yourself short and plant those seeds of your future. Just plant those seeds. Yes. He reiterates in this chapter one thing that all successful people share is a belief that they deserve to be happy, that happiness is their very birthright, that the sun rises each morning to usher in a day of successful living. successful living. There's definitely a pattern that has formed over time that we can all take to, and is what you are thinking is best for you. So don't take that job because somebody else thinks it's a safe one because you would rather be doing something else. Sure, you still have to pay the bills, you still have to move forward, you still have to put a roof over your head and food on the table. But get that little side hustle or whatever it is you want to call it going and build upon it gradually. And gradually, your self-image will start taking a new form. And your life will start changing. I love this. But he says success doesn't always come easy. Sometimes winning in life takes a lot of good old-fashioned courage, good old-fashioned hard work. And this is where it really takes formation. Use my little tip of always thinking backwards. What's point A and what's point B, and what has to happen between that? It's a key time management tool that works really, really well. So if you see yourself, the person you're becoming, you want to be at point B, start working backwards to take the steps. That helps a lot. It does. It helps a lot, as otherwise you'll get overwhelmed. But as promised, we have a little exercise to do for this chapter and why not being a winner, right? How to achieve success. Number 1, encourage your success mechanism by disregarding your negative failure thoughts. Instead, picture yourself as a success. Recapture in your mind every happy experience that you can bring to consciousness. Do not indulge in vague, positive thinking. Picture your moments of triumph. See them in technicolor. Make them live again in your mind. Rise above images of failure. Imagine instead how you will overcome your obstacles. And that's why I'm really glad I just talked about the point A to point B, because it is so easy for us humans to dwell upon the negative, to let those negative thoughts in our mind. And it takes practice, and it takes a peaceful mindset to just say, oh, stop that. Let's transition here. Does that serve me? Is that helping me move forward at all? You have to believe you have a gold medal inside of you already. You don't need that gold sticker from the outside. And it's a transition depending on what your future goal is, what that looks like for you. So, and then he says, set definite, realistic goals for yourself. After you've determined what you want, visualize the steps you must take to accomplish your objective. Don't let past failures discourage you. If your goals are within range of your potential, they make sense. Your success mechanism needs goals to function at its maximum efficiency. Goal setting does work. Set realistic goals. So let's say point B is a huge goal. When you start working backwards, then you create little mini goals, little stepping stones. One step at a time. You just keep moving up the ladder, up the stairs, building blocks, that foundation. Really let it sink in. It makes a huge difference. Number 3, understand your rights. Many people think along these lines. I've had the same dull job, he says, for 12 years, but I don't deserve any better. Or all I do in my spare time is watch TV. But I guess I just have to have no get up and go. If you think in these channels, your trouble is that you do not have a high enough opinion of yourself. You do not feel that you have the same rights as successful people. As a matter of fact, often the difference between success and failure is one's conviction of what he deserves. Tell yourself, that you are a deserving person. Think of people you regard as successes and tell yourself that you have the same rights they have. Keep on thinking about this concept until you feel the truth, which, in different words, is part of our great American Declaration of Independence, that each of us has a right to the good things in life. You do. Nobody else deserves more than you. Nobody. So it's there for the taking. It's there for the taking, but you have to do the work. You have to believe in what you're doing. You have to set those goals, those little point A to point B. What does that look like? And you know what? The answer is not going to come automatically. It's going to come over time as you digest things. And number 4, we've talked about this one before. Believe in yourself. If you feel that you have too many faults, that you've made too many mistakes in life, remember that no one is perfect. The whole business of being successful is to rise above failure. To achieve success without problems confronting you is one thing. To achieve success by overcoming failure and rising above it is a far greater victory. For in that very act, you improve your self-image and your stature of self-respect. Tell yourself again and again that your failures are in the past, that beginning right now, right here, right now, I want you to promise yourself you are going to become a success. And that success is what you think it is. If you want to be the best mom in the absolute universe to give your child the absolute best chance in life, then that's a success. If you want to be the best painter, it could be a house painter, who cares? Then that's your success. That's your sense of accomplishment. That's where your spirit really thrives. Well, that was an exciting episode, and I really wanted to just give you a little tidbit about next week. You can master your habits and control your destiny. Wow. Doesn't that sound exciting? Once you start making the steps, and it could take you a week, it could take you years, don't even worry about how long it's going to take. If you don't start now, when are you going to start? It will lead you down a beautiful pathway to live a more inspired life. Well, if you like the show, share it with somebody you know. And hey, as I mentioned earlier, hit that subscribe button. I'm looking forward to seeing you next week. Have a great one.